Super Hikiyami Moriko Turbo HD Remix. Hello guys, Hikiyami Moriko this, and welcome to another Hotel Izanami stream. Live stream Escape from Hotel Izanami. It's the name of the game. I always forget the full title. Let's just continue from where we left off. I don't want to lose any time today because I really want to finish this game today. So, okay, we were going inside the shrine with a spooky sound, and they ask us to mark our way, right? So we use the spray paint, and then we find this rock puzzle that I was to rush to understand yesterday. But I will take my time. It says there are 5 stones. A few, that's one. A few. A few. Why it says a few? Okay, so it's everything the same, but I don't know what does this mean. So we just walk past this, and if we go through the first one, we appear here, and we find this tree again, right? So it's not the first one. Wait, did this change? Okay. If we just take the first one again, then we come back to the beginning, right? So it's not that first one. So it's this one. And then I go to the colored ones, right? Yeah, I go to the colored ones. And then it's the second one. Maybe it's not the second one. I came back to the beginning, right? So it's 1, 3, 2, I guess. So it's 1. Yeah, because there's no 4th door, right? No, it's not. It's 1, 3, 2. It's not. No, it is 1, 3, 2, I guess. Yep, it was 1, 3, 2. Whoop. I got an achievement, it's called Pioneer. That's... Are those some Buddhist statues? Wait. It's a shrine. It's the real shrine. Okay. So I have to put the doll there, right? Yeah, Jesus status. Yeah, that. Stop screaming. Misuka Jiso. I think it was your sister. Kakurembo. Hello Mariko. Hello Munimiru said. Thank you for coming to the stream. So it's a lot of Jesus tattoos. Okay, it's the same thing. Is this like an infinite passage? What? A river is flowing by. Gather around the one in the middle. Takes away the surrounding four. What? Gather around the children. Take along two or three. All nine stand up. Who is the one who standing up front? What? I guess that's a clue for a puzzle. Wait, let me read that again. It says gather around the one in the middle, takes away the surrounding four. Okay, so I take the four. Gather around the children, take along two or three. All nine stand up. Who is the one who will be standing up front? So okay, so there are ones that are slightly shining, so I guess those are the ones that I have to. It says take away the surrounding force. So it has to be this one. That should be it, right? Oh, well, I have to turn this on. Is something gonna happen if I take too long to solve this? It's kind of slow to solve. No, wait. Damn it, I almost had it. Wait, I just have to... Maybe I'm not doing the right thing. I don't know. It take away the surrounding four, right? So I have to take these ones. Should be like that, but I have to light this one and this one up. Okay, that's it, but I have to wait. Okay, these ones are off. Yeah, that's good. Then I have to turn this off. No, wait, this one? Okay, wait. Damn it, I'm just missing one, this one. Okay, how do I... Okay. This is more complicated than expected. I mean, it's not complicated. I think I know what I have to do, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons until like it happens, right? Okay, this should be it, right? Okay, this is all off, right? Okay. So I turn this on, and I just have to... Okay, but now this one is wrong. Man, why do these ghost hunting things have to make these puzzles so convoluted? I'm gonna read the clues again because I know there's like a clue there. It says, take along 2 or 3. I'll line up and stand up. Oh, I have to make all the 9 stand up. Okay, that's easier than what I was trying to do. So I'm just gonna make sure this one's off. And these ones are off too. So yeah, all these are off, right? So this is gonna turn on those ones. So I have to turn this one. I'm gonna take my time. Okay, so this is easier than what I was trying to do at the beginning. Just the middle one is it's off, right? So if I turn it, does turn off. That's what I have. Yeah, that was easier than what I was trying to do. I was trying like to make like a plus symbol, but I guess that was not needed. Okay, so I have to put the doll there, right? I guess this is the right thing to do. Sorry about that. So is this the good ending? It feels kinda lackluster. Maybe because I stopped playing yesterday. Yeah, just what I was thinking. But I never used the candle and the matches. Whoop. Oh no, something is gonna follow me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, let's get out. Do we like just get out? Run. I like this song. It's kind of cute. And now we are walking again. Oh no. Mio. Are you okay, buddy? Uh-oh. It's the little kid grabbing your leg. Oh no. Is this the last? Oh no, it's not the leg. Oh my god. What do we use to save her? The candle? Okay, I have to think quick. But why Mio exactly? I wonder why. No, forget it. I don't want anyone else dying in my watch. Sorry about that. Yeah, but why? No, I'm not leaving. Yeah, but don't waste time talking about it. I'm thinking maybe we can use the Sakaki branch or the candle. Do I have to use this again? I can use it. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to grab you while you're dying. Maybe I have to. I can use the spray paint. Maybe like. Damn it. Matches? Would you like some matches, kids? Sorry. It's not working, damn it. She's gonna die. It's got to be the Sakaki branch, right? No, I can't use the Sakaki branch. The crayon? Oh, it is. Okay. Do you want the key? Damn it, what else can I give them? The coin? The cassette? I don't know, do you want it? Okay, but what else can I do? Aside from groping your ass. What else can I use? No, the step ladder is not working. Maybe the step ladder, yeah. No, it doesn't react anymore to maybe the spray paint again. No. I can use the candle. I can use the matches. The hat? Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay, that's good. Do you want the key? Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna die. Oh my god, I'm running out of ideas. Do you want the camera? Oh, it worked! The camera was expensive. But I think that's all. So those items, I've been wondering what they are for the longest time. They are just for this puzzle that make no sense. I know they are kids and they just want things to play with, right? That's supposed to be the thing, but that undermines the purpose of that specific item being a thing. But that means if I don't grab all the items, I just don't get this good ending, right? If I don't grab the camera, if I don't grab the hat... Well, the hat hard locks you in a bad ending, but anyway. I think this should be the good ending. Let's go. This has to be the good ending. This has to be the good ending. Come on. Or the true ending, I mean. I know, it got destroyed off camera, so we don't have to animate it. Hopefully no one will be able to remove it. Oh, this is the last CG. Yeah, this is the good ending, the true good ending. And they are everyone so cute together for some reason. Instead of like, you know, getting out of there. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, this is cute and generic, but what? That should be Nana's friend? So this is the same as the other ending, so they should be okay. But after this one, there shouldn't be any huntings left. Moshimosh. Oh, Nana's friend has a voice. So we were like trapped in a different dimension? So she never died. In none of the endings was Nana's friend really dead then? I mean, that's good, but that doesn't explain a lot of questions I have about this game. You could say that. Yeah, you could say that. Well, this ending is as generic as it can be. Like, this is what you would expect of an anime or something like that with this same storyline. This is the exact perfect cute ending. But I'm hoping in some point of this good ending, some ghost it's gonna appear on the background, meaning that the story is not over or something. Because there were a lot of things unsolved, like I know we defeated the Kigurumi, and I know I'm talking over the game, but I'm just gonna wait to talk about the game after the end. I'm still missing another ending, I think. Sorry about that.
それから私たち3人は朝日に目を細めながらホテルを後にしました。
So this is the same as the other one?
帰る間、誰もホテルでの出来事には触れませんでした。
Yeah, this is the same as the other ending.
多分現実に起こったことを受け止めきれてなかったのだと思います。二人と別れ、私は家に着くとそのまま泥になったように。
Not even bothering to shower? That's nasty, but in the other ending, you went to take a shower and you died.
精神的にも本当に限界だったんだと思います。それから15時頃だったと思います。私は家のインターホンが鳴る音で目が覚めました。
Uh-oh. It's 3 a.m. but it's really sunny outside. Oh, it was 3 p.m. Did she say 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.?
誰？
I have to look through the people. This time it shouldn't be haunted Asusa, right? So it should be okay to look at the people.
いる？ナナちゃん、あずさちゃん？玄関を開けるとそこにはナナちゃんとあずさちゃんが立っていました。二人を部屋に通してから、初めは誰も昨夜のことには触れず、三人でたわいもない話をしました。だけど覚悟を決めたようにナナちゃんが切り出した時、あずさちゃんの顔を見て、あれは夢じゃなかったんだなと実感しました。
Okay.
その後
a YouTube live stream?
棚に押しつぶされそうになっていた配信を探しましたが、アーカイブは残っておらず、私たちの配信ページにはただ今までの動画が並んでいるだけでした。
And we lost the camera, right?
SNS で検索してみてもそんな配信があった様子はなく、ナナちゃんの友達に聞いても配信なんて本当に知らない様子で、ホテルで待ってたのに誰も来なかったと繰り返されただけでした。
So we were into like a different dimension?
何度か撮影していたホテルの中の写真もすべてただの真っ黒な画像になっていて、一体私たち
So what you would expect of like a haunted place, right? In a lot of Japanese movies and shows and games, when they go out safely, they don't have a proof that it happened. They don't even have the items.
本当に夢じゃなかったんだよね。だって覚えてるでしょ、昨夜のこと。でもそれならあれは一体。
Sorry about that.
結構体張ったのにな。
Like, how do you continue with your life after something like this? I know they are just gonna be like, oh, this is just a joke, let's continue with our life and be happy, but like, in the case of Asusa, she learned her dad and sister died in a horrible way, and there was a real ghost haunting her outside the hotel, so she could still be haunted, right, by something. And in the case of Nana, I guess nothing really happened to her, but Mio was being haunted by the doll and the kids, right? I wonder if they are gonna make like live stream Hotel Izanami part 2 or something, but in a different place, right? Not the same hotel.
チャレンジ企画的なのとか、皿に置かれた小豆を30秒間で誰が一番多く移せるかとか。
That sounds super boring. Like, I think if we keep the same girls, the game would, if they make a sequel with the same girls, it won't be as good because this story was intertwined with Asusa's past, and now we don't have that, and we still don't have an explanation for why Mio was being hunted by ghosts. I guess you can still use Nana.
あのホテルが何だったのか、その後あのホテルがどうなったのかは
Yeah, that's true.
わかりません。ただ私たちはこの日以降あのホテルのことを口にすることはなかった。
Understandable.
なんとなく3人とも意図的に調べることさえ避けていた気がします。私たちは今日も3人で企画を出し合っては動画を撮りアップする。あの日以前と変わらぬ何の変哲もないありふれた日常を過ごしています。
I told you they were gonna go for this kind of ending. I'm still expecting to see a ghost before it ends.
そう
Whoop.
いえばさ、こんな話知ってる？
I got the coming home achievement.
都市伝説なんだけどね、ホテルに眠る呪われた人形っていうのがあるんだ。
So this has to be the true ending, right?
どんな話？
Even the ending change.
あ、気になる？別にいいから早く教えてよ。
Sorry about that.
とあるホテルには呪われた人形ってのが置いてあってね。その人形に気に入られた人はホテルを訪れると取り込まれて殺されちゃうって話。またそんな話どこで聞いてくるのよ。どこだったかな。でね、そのホテルの立ってる土地ってのがさ、昔飢饉かなんかで間引きされた子供の亡骸を捨てに来る場所だったんだって。
Yeah, that's fucked up. And that's the really good part of the story, I think.
本当だよ。その土地を開発するときいろんな事故が起こって調査をしたらいっぱい子供の骨が出てきたんだって。もうたたりだって大騒ぎだったらしいよ。
Understandable.
気持ち悪い。でもそれ人形関係なくない？ここからが関係あるんだよ。その後ね、その土地では改めて地鎮祭ってのが行われて、その場所に捨てられた子供たちの霊を慰めるために人形が祀られたんだって。それがその呪いの人形なの。
呪いの人形。
人形なのにどうして呪いの人形になってるの？それはね、ある時その人形を祀ってた祠が地震で埋まって誰も入れなくなっちゃったの。子供たちはそれが寂しくて悔しくて、だから誰かに気づいてほしくて声が届いた人たちを祠に誘ってはその人形を渡す。
Wait, that was Mio then?
遊んでよって。
Did Mio took the doll?
人形を渡された人はホテル
I thought that was the Asusa's
どこでもと
sister.
遊ばされるんだって。それでいつの間にか呪いの人形なんて呼ばれるようになったのね。そういうこと。でもさ、なんで今そんな話するの？だってさっきあんたに渡したじゃん、その人形。
What? Did the doll smile?
何して遊ぶ？
Did the freaking doll smile at the end, or it was just me? Because that was really cool. That's it. Presented by Curiato. That's it. It's over. Do I have to click something? No. Okay, so that was one ending. I think I'm missing one more. So this is the ending. I'm missing one CG. That has to be another bad ending. There's one. One, two, 3, 4 Mio CGs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So everyone has 4 CGs. So this one has to be everyone dying, right? And I'm missing one ending. This is a coming home ending. The 3 girls leave the shrine at the back of the hotel and escape outside. Just as the girls are recording where everything Anna receives a phone call from her friend. So this is a good truest ending. So this has to be another bad ending. I had to drink a little water, so I'm good now. So we have one more ending to unfold, right? And I think I have an idea on how to get it based on this ending. So I'm gonna load my game from the 4th save point before getting into the shrine. And then I'm gonna skip this because we already saw it. And then I'm gonna solve this puzzle that I already did, but it's... No, wait, that's not there. Give it to me. Here. I think the puzzles on this game could be like a little better. But like a little more complicated. You can either make more puzzles or make the puzzles you have harder to solve. Just a little bit. I know that's not supposed to be the strongest point of this game. The strongest point of this game is supposed to be the anime girls fan service and the spooky story. That it has a good story in the end. It's full of like plot holes and stuff like that, but it's a decent spook, right? So I think that the way to get the next ending, it's to not mark the entrance with anything. But I've been thinking, can I use the red crayon to to mark the... Yeah, we can use the crayon to mark. I wonder if that changes things, because I think now I don't have the crayon. Well, I don't have the crayon to give to the boys. Well, if that fails, I'm gonna try to not mark the exit. It was 132, right? Okay, if this doesn't change the ending, I'm gonna I'm just not gonna mark the exit at all. And maybe that changes the ending. So far this is working the same thing. Maybe this is just like aesthetic choice. Because I thought that the crayon was supposed to represent the haunted kids, right? And if I'm using something the haunted kids gave me, then I can't get out. That's what I'm thinking. It's not the spookiest game I have played, but it's definitely... It has a good atmosphere, right? I have to solve this again. Wait, that's it, right? Oh, I'm missing one, damn it. Hmm. Yeah, I went to press the knob. Damn it. Wait, what did I... Sorry about that. Hmm. Wait a second. This one. Damn it! I don't want to get out. I hate the controls of this game. That's it. Okay. So I put the doll there. Yeah, that's what it said. I don't think this is the way to the other ending. Maybe I don't have to mark the door. Maybe. Well, I have to wait until I have to get out. Then we're gonna see if that's true. I guess the other bad ending is we get stuck in here. This is a really good song. I wish it was more used in the game. It had more use in the game. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna get stuck. This is the other bad ending. I hope it leads to a CG. Oh no. So it's Mio the one being hunted by the doll, but why, right? Why is she being hunted? She wasn't the first one to touch the doll, right? But that one's not marked. So yeah, using the crayon kills me. Oh god. That's all of the children's drawings.
確かに降りていった時と同じ階段を登っているはずなのに、それにここどこだろう。絶対に私たちが通ってきた場所じゃない。あそこ子供の字みたいだけどクレヨンかな。あまり見ないようにしよう。
So this is another Mio bad ending. What? Okay, Mio is dead again. It. Oh, Nana Nasusa. This is gonna be another spooky CG. Oh my god, it's not them.
遊ぼう。
So there was no other CG. Maybe this is not the bad ending I was looking for. Oh wait, it's not over yet. Okay.
走れない。頑張ってナナ。ミオも大丈夫？
Mio?
ミオ？ナナ、ミオがいない。
Sorry
嘘
about
で
that.
しょ。はぐれちゃったの。わからない。
Hmm.
探しに行かなきゃ。ナナ。
So this is definitely the other bad ending.
何よ。なんで止めるのよ。だってこのままじゃ全員生き埋めになっちゃう。私たちは先に出て助けを呼びに行こう。でもだってミオが。わかるけど。あずさはミオを見捨てるって言うの。
So in this one,
自分は助けてもらえ
Nana and Asusa are gonna get out,
違うわよ。
and Mio is gonna hunt them, right?
崩落に巻き込まれたら誰の助けも呼べない。せめて私たちだけでも先に出て助けを呼びに行かなきゃ。じゃあアズサが外に行ってよ。私はミオを探しに行くから。こんな真っ暗な地下道の中でもしナナが全然別の場所に迷い込んだらどうするのよ。ナナもミオもどっちも助からなくなるかもしれないんだよ。それは
Yeah, Asusa is the smart one.
一度出るわよ。急いで。ごめんミオ。すぐに助けを呼んでくるから。
But they didn't. Yeah, they're just gonna get stuck in a loop, right?
あそこ出口よね。
Sorry about that.
あともうちょっと。頑張ってナナ。
I don't think they are gonna get out. But this has to lead to another CG for me, otherwise it's not the true ending. The true bad ending I was looking at.
私たちを脅かすつもりで。二人とも。
Hmm. Is this the CG?
ほら、やっぱり。もうミオ趣味が悪い。置いていかないで。
This is the CG. Whoop. What? What kind of camera angle is this? What? That was the weirdest CG in the entire game. Like, that was so unnecessary. It would have been better to see, like, a haunted Mio face. Rotting Together. I got another achievement. That's the name of the ending.
警察の発表によりますと、行方不明となっているのは生駒美桜さん、
桜井
奈
奈々、
々さん、
白石康
白
さん。
石あずささんの3名で、昨夜23時頃、N 県内のコンビニの防犯カメラに3人と特徴の似た人物が映っていたのを最後に、それ以降の足取りがつかめていないとのこと
So
です。
this is the same as the other ending. It didn't change that much.
3人は N 県都外市にある
Sorry about
現
that.
在は利用されていないホテルへと肝試しに向かっていたとのことから、警察では3名がこの近辺で何らかの事件に巻き込まれた可能性が高いとみて、周辺地域に十分な警戒を求めるとともに慎重に捜査を進めていくとのことです。また N 県警察では県警ホームページにて専用のフォームを作成し、こちらの女性3名に関する情報提供を呼びかけています。次のニュースです。
Okay, so this is the same as the other bad ending. Okay, I guess this. I guess this 100% this game. It does. Okay, so this is the ending of the game. I have completed this game fully, so I'm just gonna give my opinions of the game for the next like 20 minutes maybe. While we look at the gallery, why not, right? Sorry about that. I'm a little sick today. So let's just like get straight up of the game. I think it's a very basic game. Like it's not triple A game stuff or nothing like that, right? I do like point and click games. I like exploration 2D games. I like visual novels, so I like anime stuff, right? So I like this game, of course. It was fun. I will give it like a 7. It is a solid 7, but it has a lot of really big mistakes. Like really big mistakes. And I think that's problematic if you want to enjoy the full experience of the game, because we can look at the CGs while I talk, right? So, like this one, this is like the first CG we see in the game when they are talking about the haunted hotel and stuff like that. And it's really spooky, right? You see this like flickering thing. And then this thing appears in front of you, bloody and stuff like that, right? It's cool, it's cool. And this gives you like expectations of the game that the game doesn't really meet, because all this monster do is follow you, right? And it killed me a bunch of times in the game. I like maybe 15 times, maybe, I don't know. Mostly because it's hard to juke, but when you learn to juke the attacks, it just becomes like a nuisance, right? It's not as much as terrifying as it is annoying, and I think that's a problem. If you're doing like this spooky Kigurumi thing following you that looks really cool, then it looks really cool. But it's just annoying. Every time the song started, and I was like, oh no, then I have to hide again and waste time and make the game longer for no reason, right? And so I do like the Fantasyland theme, that it's the one that's playing right now. Um, but I think it's not used properly in the game. I don't think they use it in like there's not enough things of Fantasyland, and I know we are not in Fantasyland, we are in the Hotel Izanami thing, but the story is heavily related to Fantasyland, right? So you have to use this theme in other places. Like, imagine this theme playing like every now and then when the Kigurumi appears. It would be like unsettling, right? And we have memories music box that, again, this game has a lot of memories. Like for this one, for example, um, like I think this it was the first CG like fan service CG that I found. Like, of course you can touch. I think this is like the quirky part of the game, right? The touching parts you're not supposed to touch. You know, seeing this CG with that song, it's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna move along. I think the CGs are cool, right? It's a cool CG that you can interact with in like live 2D sort of fashion, right? But I think the fan service in this game was not that necessary. I think it has some heavy fan service that I rather not see in a spooky game, because it takes away from the spookiness, right? I think you can make like nice CGs that are fan service but are also spooky. If you want example of that, you can see the other game. There's other game that it's like this kind of game that it's called Deathmark. It has a sequel, a prequel, and it's gonna have a sequel. No, wait, it has a sequel and it's gonna have a prequel, I think. Yeah, that one is also like spooky visual novel, point and click stuff, and it also has like some fan service elements, right? I think this is one of my favorite CGs and puzzles, because it's like an unsettling situation where you're like, oh, there's water running, you have to solve with the buttons, and yeah, I mean the fan service is like the boobs, right? But it's not. Oh, the camera really jumps. It's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. I think this is a fine CG. It looks really cool, and you have to help your friend and stuff like that. It's always nice to see that. I think Nana is the worst offender of this whole game. Like the panty shots are like there's always every time Nana is involved into something, there's a panty shot, right? And like this one was really dumb that you get stuck in this kind of thing. It's not as bad as it could have been in a haunted hotel, right? I think that most of the things that happens on the CGs don't have to do with ghosts. I mean, this one has. This one was my favorite just because it has to do with like haunted hair coming down from the drain, out of the drain, I mean. But you know, like this one, it's not really haunted, right? This one is not really haunting. This one, it's also just like a door falling into your... Like, this can happen anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a haunted hotel, right? And yeah, Asusa has nice legs, but that's not the point. Right? Let's try and... This one is Dead or Alive. This is a really good music theme for the game. It's the thing you're gonna hear the most during the game because that Kigurumi appears everywhere. I want to talk about this CG because yeah, there's fan service here, right? But I think this was one of the most unnecessary things in the game. I mean, yeah, she's trying to undo this, but I don't think this deserves a CG. That's what I'm talking about. I really don't think this deserves a CG. But I guess they have to do another one, right? And I don't know. This also it's not really hunting, right? So that's my main problem with this game. Most of the CGs, it's not hunting. Like this one, it's also like yeah. I'm just touching your hand. Don't worry about it. I know if you take long enough, the Kigurumi kills you, right? But that doesn't count as hunting because it doesn't have to be a hunted Kigurumi to kill you. It can just be just like a hobo that wants to kill you, right? And I think this is really nice the way the worms move. It's really cool, right? They're moving, but then again, it takes away from it when you see Nana's panty shot. I don't think you have to make panty shots to make fan service, right? It doesn't have to be like that, but. Like, this one was really cool. I did like that one. This one was a cool one. It's more like a slideshow, right? That you can manipulate. It doesn't show the close-up face. But... it's a spooky the first time it happens, right? It's just like it looks at you and he looks at me and right it and then disappears and then it appears in front of you, and when you stop seeing the TV it appears in front of you and it's like, oh my god, it's gonna kill me, and you run away, right? The first time it works, it's nice, but you can do it like another 3 or 4 times, and I think that's so unnecessary and boring. Like, use the same scare again and again and again. And I know this is not like the biggest game and I have to make like, I think this is like so unnecessary, right? You don't have to like look under somewhere when you're scared like this, right? You don't have to do this. There's no reason to do this. This is just like pure fan service, right? And again, I think that looking under here, it was disappointing because there was not a ghost hand or something trying to kill me. I know I didn't die when I was trying to find the coin. So I don't know if there was a special death there, but I got all the CGs, so I think there was no special death. But yeah, this CG was really disappointing too. I think this was nice. It was a nice little puzzle, right? Don't fall off the stairs. I think it's not a special CG, but it's not bad. I think this one it's really cool. The ghost hands trying to take them, and the way that you have to give each hand one thing so they will let Mio go. That's really nice. Then again, another problem with this game is the controls. I'm playing with keyboard, right? And you can move the hand with the mouse. But if you want to access the menu, you can really like access the menu and use the mouse to... I'm sorry about that. You have to use the mouse. So I end up just using the arrow keys to solve the puzzles, and it's not perfect to solve these puzzles that you have to click specific things to make things happen. So I think that's another thing the game could make better use of, right? Better controls, right? Maybe if I play with like a PS4 controller or something, it would be better, right? I think this is also like an animated CG, but for some reason it's not animating in the gallery. I think this was one of the spookiest endings in the sense that the Kigurumi just takes her and kill her. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just sounds the game makes. Okay, it's not me. But yeah, I think this was one of the times I was like, oh yeah, they can really die in this game, right? Because I think up to this point, it was just like... This is the first ending, so all up to this point, it was just insta-kills by failing puzzles. And, I mean, this one, it's first for some reason, right? I think this should be here, and this should be here. This one's really good, because I wasn't expecting, like... I didn't get a chance to see it yesterday because I was in a rush, but it has a hole in her eye, right? For some reason. I don't understand why she have a hole in her eye. I don't know what's the lore sense. They took her eye, but why, right? It doesn't make sense. There wasn't anything in the lore of the game telling me that it can take your eye, right? I think it's really cool. It's a spooky image, yeah, right? But I don't think it makes much sense in the context of the game. So that takes away its points. I think this one was cool because it's... Yeah, this is the kind of fan service that I'm talking about, that it works. It just works. It's a spookier. Yeah, I think it's a spookier if they have a hole in her eye. But I need it to make sense. I think this is one of the cases that fan service works because, yeah, it's fan service, but you're not really seeing anything, and there's something really, really spooky happens, right? Like that doll ghost thing behind Mio, and oh, she's dead, and she's dead, right? And it's spooky, and it's fan service, and it works, right? I think this is one of the good examples of the game. This that we just unlocked, I think it's the worst of them all because I think, like, look at this. This is really fan service. Like, just look at Nana. That's extremely fan service. And yeah, they have horrified faces, right? That the ghost kids are taking their legs. They are horrified, they are scared. Yeah, that's nice. But you don't need to make a double panty shot, right? I think this really undermines this terrifying ending that you get stuck under a cape forever with ghost children, right? That's supposed to be something really, really, really spooky. And I think it really undermines the ending. This one ending in particular, and then we just talk about the last ending, the happy ending, right? I think this is a nice CG. I think they could have made something better, like they hugging each other or they leaving the hotel behind, walking outside, leaving the hotel behind. But it has to be something cinematic, right? You know, this kind of games work like that. And I think those are all the CGs. We also have the... How is this one called? Horrible anecdotes. Horrible anecdotes. We can also play the endings, right? Again. Like, let's just play all the endings. I'm just gonna skip the text, so I just want to get to the animation and talk about it. Like this one, this ending got me really mad because there's no indication that you have to get the hat or where the hat is. There's no mention whatsoever. And yeah, when you die and you see the ghost with the hat, because the moment you broke this cutscene, you're dead. So there's no way of knowing you need the hat without dying first. So the game wants you to die, but I don't really want to die in a game where dying is so impactful, right? You're like playing as little girls and you don't want them to die, right? So the fact that the game makes you die So you have to learn after you die. Unless it's like a time traveling story of a game, I don't like it. Because is this moment, the moment it disappears, that you know you have to get the hat, right? You have to, it took me like 20 minutes to notice that you have to get the hat. And now that I know that I have to get the hat, I have to look for it, right? And it was in a really dumb place. But the ending, you see that eye movement of the Kigurumi, that's really nice. Yeah, then he takes Nana with the hand, yeah, the hand appearing. She asking for help. The Kigurumi just not even blinking, just looking at you. Like, you know it can blink because it blinks, but it just take her by force, right? This is actually spooky. The voice actors are really good in this game, also. And then it just like cuts. Because if I was, yeah, and the scream is really good. The voice actors are really good. And then it just kills her, right? But I think the fact that he comes back is more terrifying, right? Because obviously they are like mourning their friends, like, oh no, she's dead. We have to do something. We're really traumatized. And you think that's it, right? Your friend died and you get stuck in here, but then he comes back. I think this was a good ending, just soiled by the fact that you have to... I think this is the ending that everyone gets. Like, honestly, if it's your first time playing this game, I think this is the first ending you get, right? Because even if you manage to see the hat up there, if you don't have the tripod, you can get it. And you just assume, oh, I will get the thing to get the hat later. And you just progress with the story, you go up, and you die. Right? So even if you notice the hat, you die. So I think this is the ending everyone gets, and by design the game wants you to get this ending first, right? The reason is why. The only thing I learned from this ending is that, yeah, the Kigurumi can kill us, like, aside from a quick death. Like, I know the game can't show, like, really specific, like, graphic deaths, right? I know the game can't show really graphic deaths. And yeah, then we can skip this. Yeah. So I understand why they don't show like Nana decapitated or something like that. It makes sense. But then this one, paying a visit, it's also good. And one of the things that I really didn't like about the game, it was that you don't get a lot of explanation about why Asusa and Nana are involved, and also why Mio is haunted by the dolls. I still don't understand that. Maybe I missed something, but there's no reason why Mio is really haunted by the dolls, on only her, right? I understand that Asusa is haunted by the family double suicide, right? And her sister asking for help, and the Kigurumi is her dad, and yeah, that makes sense for Asusa, right? And I guess Nana just brought her into herself by wanting to be a live streamer of spooky stuff, right? That also makes sense. But why is Mio dragged into all this with the dolls, right? And why a cleaver? I'm wondering, why is the weapon a cleaver? I know the hotel owner went mad and just grabbed the first thing he found and started killing everyone. But why a cleaver? I know it's because it looks spooky, right? But I think it's not like... Well, I guess it's accurate for a pig to have a cleaver, right? But... shouldn't it be something more hotel related? Like maybe it kills you with... I don't know. I don't know what's a good hotel weapon. But... also, the endings get too long, right? I know they are like mini endings, but they get too long to process. He get beheaded there, and it's funny because you can really kill a spirit. And you think everything's good, but it's not good. I'm just gonna skip this. I just don't want to see this again. It takes too long to go, right? Wait. Oh wait. I guess it takes me to this cutscene.
あずさちゃん。どうして。
Like this one was really spooky. I like it. This is like the ending of a movie, right? If you're watching a spooky movie and it ends and it has a like post credit scene or the final scene of the movie is usually this kind of a scene where you get like,
あずさちゃん。
oh, not everything is okay. The ghost is still alive.
どうして置いていったの。
And in this ending, I think I suppose Asusa also kills Nana, I guess, but for some reason they always go for Mio first, right? So this is everyone dies, but Nana dies first. This is Asusa dies and goes and kills Mio. This is everyone dies because the doll goes and kills them. I didn't see this one before. Wait, the vessel breaks up and the spirit is defeated. Oh, the Kigurumi. Okay, yeah. Rotting together. I think this is the best ending. It's obviously the final ending, right? Because everyone is alive and they explain a little bit of the lore. Then I think the other nice ending is Never Ending Nightmare, because it's the doll hunting. Even if you defeat the Kigurumi, it's the doll hunting. Then I think Paying a Visit, it's also quite good. Then Chainmail. Not my favorite, but decent. I think the worst ending is Rotting Together, just because of the CG and the fact that you don't get an explanation about anything. This is the ending theme. It's all over. From the Dark Hall. Crawling Darkness. Call of the Basement. Quiet Parking Lot. Moonless Night. A Strange Underpass. Forgotten Temple. Morning Without Anything. Growls of the Vending Machine. Touch My Heart. Deep Run. Ah, this is the best ending. I'm just gonna listen to it. Yeah, I think that's the best music theme of the game, by far. I think this is the worst because I think comedy has no place in this game. Like in a spooky game, you don't have time for comedy. You have time for like simple conversations, maybe a joke or two, but you can make like a full comedy sketch up during a spooky game. So just let me load the game on my final save that I think is this one. Sorry about that. Because I also wanted to talk about... This game doesn't really have a lot of menus, right? You can just... you can switch girls. That it serves no purpose on the game. It's just a aesthetic thing, right? It's like switching skins. That doesn't really do much for me. I would like for each character to have different abilities. Like Asusa can reach like higher stuff. Nana can just crawl because she's small into smaller places, and Mio can see ghosts, right? That would have been good mechanics for the game, but I think this game wasted a lot of potential mechanics and character development that you could see. Like this is just aesthetic, right? And I like looking at Mio because she's cute. Then you have the menu. You have the map that I really never use in this game because I think the layout is not that complex that you need a map. I know I got lost a few times, but even if you get lost, you just have to backtrack yourself a few doors, right? It's not the biggest. It's just 3 floors and the basement that doesn't even have a map, so you just have the 3 floors of the game. The game is not that complex that you need maps, right? I think this is like a waste if you're gonna if you're gonna make a game this small, you don't need a map. Just don't make it. Don't waste anyone's time like making a map. And if you're gonna make a map, you need to make a better layout and a more confusing layout, right? I think you can really do a confusing layout because it's a hotel, but maybe you can do it because it's a haunted hotel, right? So maybe you can make teleporting doors and stuff like that. There was an indie game I played that had that. You were stuck in an apartment complex. I don't remember the name of the game. It was like a yandere girl, and it has some time traveling shenanigans, and it was like this really handsome dude. And I don't really remember the name of the game. You can check my indie game playlist. It wasn't that long ago that I played it, maybe a few months back. That was a really good game about time traveling stuff and hunting, right? So I don't think the map serves a purpose in this game. It's just a waste of time. Then we can talk about the items. I have all of them except for the wire, and the wire only serves the purpose of unlocking that other bad ending, right? If you get the wire, you make it so you can, like, quote unquote kill the Kigurumi and get that bad ending. So it's again, this game has a bunch of useless items because it has a lot of items that look cool, but like I think all of them are just one-time use, right? And let's talk about the items. I like to talk about everything that I find in games. The first one that you get are the scissors, right? And I think it serves a really clear purpose of cutting stuff to cut the air that's trying to kill you. But I think you can have other use for scissors, right? And this game really didn't do anything with them. Same with the hanger. Like, yeah, you can grab stuff with a hanger, but if you're not gonna make the items like multiple use, you just break them, right? Oh, I used the scissors and they broke. I used the hanger and it broke, right? The Phillips screwdriver, I think it has a lot of uses, but like you can open panels with them, right? But you never did. Like maybe you can try to unscrew the bending machine, but they never really use the. I personally appreciate maps because I got easily lost in video games. Well, yeah, that's understandable, and I also got lost in this game, right? But I think even if you get lost, it's not that punishing, right? Imagine getting lost in in an open world game, like a big ass game. Like you get lost and you don't know how to come back, or you need to reach a specific locations, like a police department, right? And that's what a map is for, to reach a specific locations. I think the keys to the rooms are okay, but you only get 3, and there's a bunch of rooms that I really never got into. So that's another thing I want to talk about. There was like 4 rooms, I think, had nothing in them, and you can see they have nothing in them because I got all the items, and you never get keys to those rooms, so it's just a wasted potential. If you're not gonna use those rooms, then why you make them? I guess you have to make the rooms because each floor has a specific number of rooms and you have to be logic, right? But if you make rooms, might as well use them, right? Not all of them, because some of them were blocked by like a rubble or something like that. I don't think you have to use all of them, but yeah, that's a really way. The chisel, it's like, imagine what can you do with a chisel and a hammer. You can do a bunch of things with a chisel and a hammer, right? You can break things, you can like open things, you can do a lot of destructive work with this, even if you're a little girl, right? So I think the hammer, I wanted to hammer time everything in the game and it didn't work, and that made me sad. But yeah, another wasted potential. The camera, I was like, okay, it unlocks the true ending, I guess. But if you have a camera, why are you not recording with the camera, right? Why record with the phone? And it says a video camera that was filming in an empty room. It's creepy, and you don't have any desire to see the video footage. Like, you have to wonder, why do you want to see the footage if you want some? I know you don't have this camera at the end of the game, right? But like during the game, why don't you see the footage to see maybe some clues, right? And that could have been a good CG or something like that. Maybe that was the footage of Nana's friend being like killed or something, would have been spooky. The crank handle, okay, it only has one purpose and it works. So I guess that this is the one okay item to only be one use. Then again, with the oil and the long straw, I have the problem that you get the spray oil instead of just like combining these items and getting one spray oil, right? I think this game would have really benefited from having like item combination menu or something like that. So the glass, that's also another thing I wanted to talk about this game. I don't know if it's because it's translated from Japanese. I don't know if this game is originally Japanese. Um, the text, it's a little bit misleading sometimes. It says glass shards that were scattered around the powder room. It's likely to cut your hand if you touch it carelessly, right? So if you read that in an item description, what's the first thing you think? Oh, I need some bandages, some tape to wrap around the blade so I don't cut myself, right? That's the logical thing to do. And when it was time to use the shard glass, the shard of glass, you don't even needed that. So why put that in the description? Or there's a lot of wasted potential in this game. I've been playing RPG puzzle games for years, like for 20 years now. And the good thing, what makes a good puzzle game good, it's that the puzzles are logical, right? If you use your logic brain to solve them and it works, it feels like rewarding, right? If the puzzles make no sense, even solving them gives you no joy, at least to me, right? Another thing, I think this game just doesn't really care about anything and just things work because they work. Right? The second floor emergency key, it's like, okay, whatever you needed to open the emergency door, right? That works. And the tripod, I was really sure I would have to use the tripod with the camera, but they have nothing to do with each other, even though they were together. And you just grab them separately. Like, you take the camera and you have to come back into the room to take the tripod, right? Friends had also something like how I was supposed to know I needed that and where do I find it, right? Not a really good item. The fire tongues, and I'm really mad about this. How come it says fire tongues found in the parking lot? They can likely pick up something light, right? And you think, oh, I'm gonna use them to pick something from afar, right? Or something from a place I can reach, similar to the hanger, right? But you have to combine them with the rubber tape to make a simple selfie stick. Who sees a fire tongues and a rubber tape and think, I'm gonna make a selfie stick? That makes no sense. That makes absolute no sense. And the worst part of this, it's and something I want to mention is that when you're looking for the selfie stick, they specifically mention, I have to find a selfie stick, but I don't have one. So you go and look all the way through the game for a selfie stick, wasting more time, because that's what the logic tells you, right? There has to be a selfie stick somewhere in here. Maybe my friend broke one. Maybe someone at the hotel left one, right? There's a bunch of piles of rubble and trash. Maybe there's a selfie stick there. But no, what you have to do is come back to the vending machine where you have to solve the puzzle. And if you have to solve the puzzle and you don't have the selfie stick, why would you interact with the vending machine again, right? That makes absolute no sense. And when you interact with the machine, it makes the selfie stick for you because you don't have a item combination menu. It sucks, right? Then we have the coin. It's like, yeah, whatever the coin, you get it, you instantly use it. I think there was no need for it to be an item, but okay. And you have the doll's head, like it's really well done. I like the illustration of it. It looks really spooky. A doll's head which came out from the vending machine. When you look at it, it seems to make eye contact with you. Yeah, that's kind of spooky. And in the ending, I'm 100% sure that in the true ending, it makes eye contact with you. What was that? You got. Are you seeing this, guys? Are you seeing this, guys? It says you got doll in a box. The item name, it's wrong. They forgot to remove the you got. You know, this is the kind of thing that makes me mad with games that are selling for money on Steam, right? Because I usually play indie games in this channel, right? I think like 90% of my content, it's indie games. And when I find flaws in indie games, I'm like, okay, it's an indie game made by one or two people. It's free, so even if it has mistakes, I don't really judge them by that, like small mistakes. But this is a game by a supposed company that it's selling it on Steam, right, for money. I have to pay money for this game, and I don't have a lot of money. So every time I pay money for a game, I'm just gonna destroy it because if it's not good, if it's not the closest to perfect it can be for the money I paid, I'm gonna destroy it. And you can really make an excuse for you forgot to remove a text, right? That's something that you have to play test. Adult's body found in a wooden box in the hotel office. It looks fairly beat up, but will probably someone treasured possession in the past. Then you have the other key that whatever, it's just keys, right? I don't think you have to make keys items, especially when you have so many keys. Like 6 items are keys, right? So all these slots they are not that many items, especially when some items are combination of previous items. There's like 20 items in this game. Like truly, there are like 20 items in this game. 20 items in a whole puzzle game. It's not a lot of items, but whatever. Then is the wire, the piano wire that I got. It's here, but I just can't see it. The Sakaki branch, it's something like, I don't know what a Sakaki branch is. I'm gonna be honest. I have never heard about a Sakaki branch mentioned before. I don't know what it's supposed to do in real life. If it's to like appease ghosts or something like that. But like again, if you're gonna use an item, you might as well remove it from the inventory, right? Maybe you can gray it out so you know you don't have that item. The step ladder, I use it to get to the place I have to put the Sakaki branch to, right? But aside from that, I also didn't use it. The cassette tape, yeah, I listened to some spooky story in there. The spiky metal cylinder and the mainspring, I use them for that ending. The small key. And I'm really mad, and I want to talk about this. The glow-in-the-dark spray paint and the crayon are things you get really early on the game. Like halfway through the game, you have them. Glow-in-the-dark spray painted was left inside a guest room. There's a small amount left inside. A well-used red crayon that was on the floor of the closet. It's quite old and seems likely to break if gripped too firmly, right? You get these 2 items really early on the game. And they have no use except for the ending, right? If you mark this, you get the true ending. If you mark this, you get the bad ending. That's what I understand, right? I think this is something really the game shouldn't do, right? I think you should get these items closer to the end, so you know they are needed at the end of the game, right? Maybe when you kill the Kigurumi and the little girl appears and takes her that away with her, they drop this item, right? And you know, the girl left me this item, right? At the end of the game, closer to the end of the game. And this one, when the kids appear and try to take you, they leave this crayon behind, right? And you make the relation in your head. The crayon is bad, the spray painting is good. Well, I mean, one is green and one is red, that right? But you can't let yourself be fooled by that. So I think that the implementation of these items is the worst, except for the last 2. The matches and the candle are the absolute worst thing in this game. A candle from the floor of the closet, if it's lit, can be used as a source of light, right? So you get a candle, you're thinking, I'm gonna need to light up a place, right? But you don't really need a candle to light up places because you have smartphones with light, right? That thankfully those smartphones never run out of power for some reason. And then you get matches. A book of matches with the name Hotel Izanami printed on the front. The colors of the box are faded, but the matches appears to be usable, right? So you can use the matches. They appear to be usable. And there's a candle that, if lit, can be used as a source of light, right? So you don't have to be a genius to think, I can take the matches and I can light the candle, right? That's something obvious that in like 99% of the games is what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna take the matches, you're gonna light the candle. Maybe you don't take the candle with you. Maybe you just put it in a place, like in the shrine. Maybe. But that was not necessary. So, I have a theory about what happened with this game. I think they were making this game. And they were like, oh yeah, we're going to make a spooky game. And we have the mascot. And it chases you and it kills you. And we need some puzzles. And we need some CGs. But halfway through the game, they ran out of money or ideas or both, right? Because if you're a small company, you can run out of money, right, to pay artists. And maybe they wanted to make more CGs with more puzzles, but they ran out of time. And when you kill the Kigurumi, the closer you get to killing the Kigurumi, that's when the game goes downhill, right? I think the plot is interesting, but I know you were supposed to go into some place and light the candle and maybe have one of the characters like hold the candle to light something. I don't know. Maybe you were supposed to draw with the crayon. Maybe you were supposed to use the spray pen for. I think there are items that have multiple uses, but they just don't use them at all, right? Maybe you were supposed to do something with the camera and the tripod, but they just like trashed that idea because they didn't have enough time or money to make the game like bigger, right? And more important, right? And those are the items. And lastly, we're gonna see the memo, right? The memories. I think I have all of them. Yeah, I have all of them, and I'm gonna read all of them. So this is the. I'm guessing the first one is this is the order you're supposed to read it, right? Because for some reason they are ordered like this. So it says newspaper article about a parent-child double on leave. It's a newspaper from 15 years ago. So if it was 15 years ago, we can assume like Asusa was like, it's like 20 or something like that. And her sister was 7. So it wasn't her little sister, it was her older sister? Maybe? Because, no, she would be 22, right? Asusa would be like 25, maybe? I think. Yeah, it was her little sister, right? So yeah, they die. Then it says, there are some words scrawled on the walls of the room 206, reading with glow on in the dark pen. I think this is the mischief of one of the guests, so I appreciate if you could take another look when cleaning. There are popular toys these days, but what nuisance, I'm hoping there are no more mischiefs after this. Okay, yeah. So this talks you about the glow in the dark paint, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't give me any clue about what it does, right? And also, it says, recently, among our regular guests, it seems that there is someone who has memorized our key numbers. So I changed to a coded system. The new linear room key codes are the symbols for the planets Venus, Mars, Neptune, Mercury. But I wonder what anyone will wish to do in the linear room. Yeah, I that's something I also never really understood. What's the point of the Venus, Mars, Neptune, Mercury, the planets on the doors? I never quite understand that thing. Like, I just play the game without paying attention to that. Then we got, I left the key for the second floor emergency staircase under the outer air conditioning unit, which is a different color from the rest. Like, why would you mention is a different color from the rest if when I try to go out, wait, is this the clue for the hat? I think it is. I thought this was the clue for getting outside and getting the door open. But maybe it was the Let me check that. Maybe I'm stupid after all. If that was the clue for the hat, it wasn't really well thought about it. It says it's a different color from the rest, right? This is like, and why is it a different color? Is there a reason for that? I'm just gonna walk there and I'm gonna keep reading the notes. And after that, I'm gonna finish the stream. And I'm gonna finish this game, and maybe, hopefully, tomorrow I can stream some Overwatch. Because I still need to level up the season pass. And then after that, it's also gray. And after that, I'm gonna start playing Celeste, but I want to take a little time to rest after I finish this game. No, this is also gray. That was not a clue. That was a lie. Maybe this one is a different color? No, it's not. It's not a clue, right? I wonder why it's highlighted. I mean, I know it's a clue to open the door and stuff like that, but anyway. Then we have a business journal, the shadows in the hotel. Should I commemorate this day? Okay, it's just like, oh, I received a complaint from a guest claiming that they saw a child running around. Yeah, there's ghosts. The hotel is haunted. The delivery of the mascot costume that was going to be kept during the closed Fantasyland has been completed as planned. It was placed in the display showcase at the entrance that was prepared in advance by the day chief members. Yeah, this is like, yeah, we know it. We can see it. You don't need to make a note to tell me that. As father journals, the doll in the box which my daughter found. My daughter brought me a doll in the box that she found somewhere. The doll seems to be made of wood, but it's incredibly disturbing. Where in the world did she find it? Yeah, so the Asusa's little sister was haunted by the doll. Memories with my daughter. I brought my daughter to Fantasyland. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen my daughter's smiling face. So again, I don't think there's a note from the father's memoir that mentions him having another daughter named Asusa or something like that. Psyching her attention. Oh, I have learned to care at school, and then on the weekends she uses the hotel as her playground. I feel really guilty about the Italian place to play with her for me. One day, my daughter began to behave strangely. Before I knew it, she would be staring at nothing but cheerfully conversing in the air. Suddenly, she would look back and laugh with us as an expression I never seen on her face before. I'm sure it all started that day. The rest of the sentence is cut up, indecipherable. Okay. So we have a photo. The faces can't be seen clearly, however, it's likely a photo of a father and a daughter under the photo. 2006, Fantasyland is written. Yeah. My daughter is happily playing with the music box I brought her at Fantasyland every day. Even when she visits the hotel of the weekend, she won't let it out of her hands even for a moment. The amusement park sure was fun. I hope we can make a lot of memories like that. Although I expected this ever since the closing of Fantasyland, management has been difficult. The claims of appearance of strange children, a series of accidents that planned the construction, the hotel blueprints, and yeah, I think like 99% of that, like 90% of these notes don't serve a purpose in the game. I know they are describing the lore of the game, but they are not doing a good job at doing that. That's my opinion of this game, right? So I think that's all for this game. I don't have anything else to say about this game. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. Could have been better, of course. It was a nice story, if a little cliche. I think the controls could be better. I think this game just needed like a little bit more of attention and love to be like a really, really good spooky game. Maybe a little less fan service, but I appreciate that it's fan service that I can show on stream, so I don't have to censor anything, so it has the right amount of fan service, I guess. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching this stream and all the other streams. I'm gonna make sure to check the live stream Hotel Izanami playlist. It's working, and I'm gonna post it on Twitter later. The spirits are cool, really spooky. Yeah, I think it has some really spooky moments, like really, really spooky moments, but I wish the game had more spooky moments and less funny moments, and less. The story is not well done. That's my main problem. It's a spooky story, but it's not well done. So you have to fix those plot holes, and you have to make the story more interesting. Maybe more notes, more descriptive notes, more pictures, right? Maybe more CGs. I know CGs are expensive to make, so I'm not gonna ask for like 100 CGs to make the game, right? But the game also doesn't have a lot of animations. Like the girls can just like crouch to hide, walk, and run. Even during the cutscenes, they don't do any special moves, so I think the sprites are really basic. This game just needed more work, more effort put into it, and I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying it could have been better. But you can say that of about pretty much any game, right? So once again, thank you guys for watching this stream and this game. I hope you enjoyed watching the game with me. I think this is one of the few games I have finished on stream. I usually just play indie games, but I think this and the Senran Kagura game are the two games I have finished in a few live streams. Next one, I'm gonna be playing the Celeste game because that won the poll I made the other day. And with that said, I hope they make a sequel for this game, even if it's not the same girls or the same hotel or something. I want to play another game like this one by the same company, but better, right? So I will see you guys in the next stream or in the game. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.